Bueno, mi nombre es Julio. Primero voy a hablarles sobre las mujeres en Honduras, cómo están pasando en situaciones peligrosas ya cuando tienen violencia doméstica con los familiares, ya que ellas no pueden tener su propio negocio porque los hombres hoy en día las maltratan como mujeres en casas de hogar. No les gusta que ellas se fortalezcan, sean emprendedoras con sus propios negocios.
Really interesting seeing the different views of women in a different country. I've never been to a place where there's such traditional views are still in place. It's like from really simple things, like the women still are very much, they cook and they'll be like the last people to eat, and like even like simpler things like when you're looking for someone to carry like a heavy things, people will always turn to the men first, and they wouldn't even question whether the women should carry them.
La situación en Honduras de las mujeres es un poco complicada. Al igual que muchas mujeres, hay algunas que dependemos de los hombres, socialmente y económicamente. Estamos desarrollando un proyecto aquí en La Esperanza Intibucá llamado El Encaje en Acción. Me llama la atención porque estamos trabajando con mujeres en empoderamiento femenino.
El Progressio aquí en La Esperanza está haciendo cambios con las mujeres, lo que es hacer que ellas pongan su pequeña microempresa. Aquí en el Celtín se les está dando lo que es el talleres de cómo hacer materiales de reciclaje para poner su propia empresa.
Here on like the Progressio ICS placement, we've been doing workshops with the women in the area around us, which has been really interesting. We've done workshops on self-esteem and teach them how to make crafts.
Con este proyecto pretendemos que las mujeres puedan desarrollarse a sí mismas en su vida cotidiana. Pretendemos empoderar a las mujeres para que ellas mismas desarrollen su capacidad de liderazgo, aumenten su autoestima y puedan generar iniciativas económicas para que su nivel de vida pueda mejorar.
One of the women who has inspired me whilst working with Progressio in Honduras is one of the founders of COMICAP, which is a women's organisation based in Marcala. And she told me about her vision and the vision of the other women who she set up COMICAP with. And basically it was due to some of their personal situations. They saw that domestic violence was a huge problem in the area for women. And they wanted to give women a chance to have more independence, to be able to leave violent relationships. Also, something that really inspired me about this woman is that she was really passionate about education, and she never had a chance to finish her education when she was younger, but it was something that she always really wanted to do. And so through COMICAP she set up a scholarship program for women which helps them gain education, and she also went to university in her 50s to get a degree, which meant that she realized her dream.
Lo que me gusta más de estos talleres con las mujeres es su motivación para superarse. No se quedan ahí solo esperando que nosotros les demos, sino que ellas vienen cada día a los talleres con una entera alegría, y eso nos llena de satisfacción. Personalmente estoy muy agradecida con ellas porque me han cambiado mi forma de pensar conforme al trabajo con las personas.
Even though there are such like traditional views and all of it, the women here are so strong. They're always working. It's amazing when you go down to the market, all of the old women working there, they've like carried down all of their produce. It's crazy. Like you look at women who like the same age as my grandma, and I can't imagine my grandma being there. And I think when I go back to England, it's really taught me that not to take so much for granted and realise that actually my life really isn't that hard. Like I'm not struggling with such like a traditional views. I can do what I want. I can go out and do, and like being a woman doesn't hold me back.
Since I've been in Honduras, I've met a lot of really strong women who just tend to fill a lot of the more traditional gender roles because they might have not had the opportunities that women have now or might have in the future. And it seems obvious to me that like if these women had had the opportunity to use all the strength and all of like the good qualities that they have, then Honduras might be in a much better situation, and they would be able to help improve Honduras' situation as well as that just being a really good goal in itself.